Okay, welcome to the Crow Discovery Project. I wanted to go back and use the method I've been using to zoom in on the chemtrail orb that fired something into the chemtrail. So let's start off by taking a look at that. He's entering the trail right at the top right now. You can see him there. On this day there were just so many orbs, this cottony junk falling, skyfish with flagella-like tails, those little white things you see buzzing around. We've never seen any of those things before, never seen them since. This is the last day that we've actually had a good filming of orbs other than the one we caught stationary for hours. There he is in the center of the frame coming in, and there's the shot. And then he just kind of pops out the bottom there. He did take another shot before he left the chemtrail, but unfortunately the quality of this video with the camera I had is not enough to really zoom in and make that visible. It's there. You can see it in the original edit. All right, you're going to look in the upper left. Here is a zoomed version. There he is. Takes the shot right there. It goes through the initial cloud, through the gap, and into the second. There's the shot. And we're going to take one more view. He shoots right here, through that cloud, through that next gap, and into that other cloud. Looks like that's what's happening anyhow. So here's another view. He's coming in, he zeroes in, and bang, there it is. I have no idea what he was shooting at, what he was doing, and we have never seen orbs moving this quickly since this day. We've seen them around. We've got glimpses of them. All right, this is at 50% speed. He's zeroing in. There's the shot. You know, it makes you wonder if there's more than one kind of orb here. These just seem different than the other ones. They seem to move more quickly and change direction. There's the shot. A lot of orbs we see don't move so quickly. All right, so here's a slowed version of the clip, and it'll run at full speed until we get close to the shot, and then I'll cut it down to half speed when I zoom in. He's entering. You can see the little skyfish thing buzzing around there. I actually have some footage. I may edit some of those just to put them up. And some of those are insects, but the other things are those, like right there, that's one of those white skyfish. Okay, here he comes. Half speed, zoomed in, and there's the shot. Crazy. And anyhow, right there, he takes another shot, but the camera's quality is not good enough to allow me to do much with that other shot. It is just so fast and so faint that I don't think I could do much with it. He kept going underneath the trail for quite a while and then just started going up, and quite a few of them did that, and we just couldn't see him anymore at one point. So I'm going to be doing some work on the interesting objects now that I have a relatively good zoom method. And the magnetic halo objects are some of the most interesting objects to me with regard to the moon. Now here's one of the more significant ones, and just look at all that halo. It looks like energy surrounding this thing. And I'll be processing these, and I may animate some in this kind of a view, a little more processed. Here it almost looks like an iris, but you can see the kind of triple halo that I have outlined in other stills. These don't look like anything we've ever been told about. They don't look like any kind of a satellite, any kind of a plane or a vehicle. They're something else, and my guess is that they have a mission, and I'd like to know what that mission is. At any rate, join me on the Examiner. I will be posting brand new footage before too long, and I'll have a new article, I don't know, next day or two. So there it is. Cheers.